What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Max Gandy. Before we get into this video, if you're interested in following all my social stuff, I mainly use Twitter for my YouTube account, then I'll link that down below. Go and follow my Twitter page. Let's get on with the video. So today I'm going to be talking about how I dislocated my knee. I did it at the start of September, it's now sort of mid-November. I'm still having problems with it, so I've still got to do physio and things like that. But I just thought it's something that probably you don't know about me. And I'll just sort of talk about it a bit today. Is this level? Yes, it is. So basically, at the start of September, I dislocated my knee. I was actually with my cousin in a water park down in sort of Bournemouth Poolway. And what sort of happened was, I'll talk about sort of what the doctors diagnosed for me and things afterwards. But basically, I came down this water park, down this sort of massive tube, and as I came out the tube, we were on these sort of like dinghies. I went to go and he was in front of me, my cousin. And as I came down the tube, I went to go and stand up, and my knee just sort of like gave way underneath. Now, from what people I've spoken to that have had their knee dislocated before, they said it made a massive crack. But obviously, where I was underwater, I wouldn't have been able to hear it. And obviously, I mean, I couldn't stand on it or anything. So obviously, I was stood in the middle of the pool screaming, "Help! Help! Help!" My cousin sort of like was looking at me, thinking, "Is he all right?" And I could just sort of see the lifeguard in the distance, sort of over there. And obviously I had to get out and lie on the side and everything. And I mean, I thought it was just going to be I sprained it or something. But for what it turned out is that I'd actually dislocated it, which is obviously a bit of a pain. But these things happen in life, and you can't prevent it. So I actually had to go back to their house, and I had to drive back because I'm the only person who was able to drive. But what ended up happening was I ended up driving down there. Because I live quite far away from them. I live 50, 60 miles away. And then I ended up having to get my parents to come down and get my car because I wasn't able to drive back because obviously I dislocated my knee. And I was in so much pain that I didn't think I wasn't risking it to drive a car. So I went down there, and interesting enough, they'd had a few problems and stuff with crutches and stuff. So I borrowed one of their crutches that they had, and I was using that to get around. So yeah, I came back here a few days later. I went to like the minor injuries thing, and they took x-rays and things and everything. All the nurses were really lovely and everything. So they sort of pulled me into the room and they got me in there and they just had a quick look at it to see if it was tender and everything. And they said, well, we're going to send you off for an x-ray. So I went off for an x-ray, waited around a little bit and everything. And I got the results back and they were perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with it. They just said it's probably just where the muscles or anything have like expanded and things where obviously my knee clicked out of place. So what actually happened with the knee was it sort of like popped out and then popped back in again, and it was really painful. But at least it went back in with sort of the same second. Otherwise, it would have been so much pain. And I was in enough pain as it was, but imagining what it's going to be like if I had actually dislocated it full stop, then that would have been awful. So where was I? I go off on a tangent. So yeah, obviously then I came back and got the x-rays and they said it was all fine. So they put me in this like big steel brace thing, which I couldn't wear because it was too painful for me to wear. So a few days later I just stopped wearing it. And someone found a leg support, so I was wearing that instead. And I was only on crutches for about a week or so that was alright. And obviously I was back to driving and everything back to normal. But obviously I still have the effects of after it's been dislocated, the fact that it's still not right. Obviously, yeah, I have physio and things, and my physiotherapist is absolutely lovely. She's a lovely lady, but I still have concerns about it. I've started to progress a bit more, and obviously with all the exercises and things, I noticed the other day that my right knee, which is the one that was dislocated, is a lot stronger than my left knee. I was coming down the stairs, and I'm so wary of coming down the stairs now. Because there's times when I've been coming down the stairs and it's felt like it's going to go again. This was right at the start though, so it still concerns me that it could go at any point, but I felt that the left one was a lot weaker actually because of all the, because it doesn't have all the treatment and everything. Now it sounds like a really silly thing to dislocate my knee on a water park, but after speaking to the doctors, and then I went to another hospital, that's not too far away from me, And they did some more x-rays. I've had about 3 or 4 x-rays just for my knee. They had the results back, and he said to me, it's probably just where it's been out and it's gone back in again. It's going to hurt for a while. So now, 8, 9 weeks later, after dislocating it, I'm doing a lot better than I was, although I still have concerns about it. I mean, I've never been able to really kneel down on it recently, and I did actually do it on, today is Tuesday, and I did it on Saturday, and it actually was fine. But the problem was, last time I did it before that, I did it and it almost went again. I was in a lot of pain. So what actually was diagnosed with my knee is that I've got like a funny shaped knee, So what was actually diagnosed with my knee was that I got a funny shaped kneecap. What happened is it's like a J shape or something, and it's supposed to be like a valley sort of shape. So they were saying that it's like, if you imagine like a valley and like the water's sort of going through it and boats and things going through it, to me that's a strange metaphor. And apparently it's like a J shape. I'm not quite sure how it is, whether it's like that or that. It's concerning because the thing that I don't understand is that I'm now 17 and a half. I'm in sixth form and I don't do any sport or anything outside of school or anything, or at school. But going down the school, I used to do a lot quite well. I wasn't a sporty person, but we had to do PE. So I would have thought that if I had any problems with it then, they would have been then. Not now when I don't do as much exercise, but perhaps that's why, because I don't do as much exercise. And recently I've actually started doing a bit more walking. There should be a video coming soon. I filmed a few weeks ago. I keep meaning to upload it and stuff. And it was just where I was on a walk and stuff, and I was just talking about where I was and everything. It's quite an interesting video. When it comes out, I'll put the link in the description below. So yeah, I've always had a bit of funny kneecaps anyway. So it wasn't it. I think it's probably hereditary or something. I mean, my dad's got a few problems with his knees and everything, so it's probably something that has been passed down to me. Sorry if I'm looking over there. There's just a bird outside flying past my window and sitting on the fence. So that just about wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed this sort of content and you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll put the link to my Twitter and everything down below. Twitter is probably one that I'm most active on my channel. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you later.